YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Chester Daly back with another Georgia State Dynasty banger. This week we got Cal and our playoff chances hanging the hopes of the committee. So like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Chester out.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia State Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Prince. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Bears offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big too.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone. Mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jennings. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fire into the right, complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a catch at the 10. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Leaves it with the back. All right, guys, let's chat about Georgia State. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Georgia State now has it in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Dumps it off in the flats. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He might want another play. Lost a throw again. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. They put it in the hands of their playmaking receiver, but he will be stopped short. It's fourth down.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You've got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice jump.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
What an opportunity here if you're on offense, right? After the great kick return, you're already down here in the red zone. It's third down now. You've got to be able to come away with a touchdown. This field position is too good to only settle for 3 points.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Buffalo went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Bulls always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowout.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, and making the tackle.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Release to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Parrish. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Golden Bears are on the move. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll send out the kicker here. Absolutely center cut. This is now a 7-point game. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They want to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
on defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
He's got it on the right. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Back to pass, it's Jennings. Going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hauls it in. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Not down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Zings it complete to the right. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Now on first down from the 40. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure coming. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Spins away from the defender. He now has 62 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He slings it deep to the left.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Steps away. Fires to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Gonna swing it on second down. This time he's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Gets it out fast. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Going for the big play. Finds a spot in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Golden Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw time, running short in the half. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. They got it. It's blocked. He's got the ball. That one's live.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Right on target this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on third down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside California Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Going for it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 24 to Charlotte.
To the air, it's Jennings.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Golden Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll run the sneak for it. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Touchdown, Panthers! Stealing a score on special teams.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the outbound. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Golden Bears have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Fakes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th. Way to bounce back, kicker. Obviously, this guy already had a kick block earlier in the game, and he answers by kicking a bomb through the uprights. Well done.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Camarda. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Golden Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They'll run it from the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. To the ground, he's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Tulane.
Leaves it with the running back.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Makes the grab on the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. A first down for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Prince. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Sends it back in motion. With jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Fast motion in the jet sweep. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Golden Bears will punt this one away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will come out first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to knock it out.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Georgia State. Now, they love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position, what they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road, potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now. Getting later in the season, knowing where you're...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, make it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And they're getting it. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt, unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. Rides the back on the option, the give. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
The Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive.
There he goes. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Here's a heat. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it slips just inside that right upright. They're up by a touchdown here in the first. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, they're after him! Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Now, this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's King. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again?
Turning it on! No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. The ball... out of bounds through the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover for this offense. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's King. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Brings it down on the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Glass. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. The give on the option. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. The Panthers have a chance to make their defenses work productive as they come to the line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And the Panthers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the move. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to pass, it's King. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll try it again. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Using his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Clock is wound down, just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elite speed to make you look bad on a highlight film somewhere, but you forget this guy can still run you over. You saw it on that play.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field is King. Escapes the sack. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. Just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% the season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion. Come on.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down and
Breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give to the left side. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Lots of running room. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
you know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
To the air, it's King. Puts it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. missile just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They're working that left side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Pressure coming. Pulls it in. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Panthers are on the move. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here comes the heat. Finds his target down the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Might be changing the route. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And now the lead is even bigger. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Kane. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Trying to beat the D deep. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Red pass hits complete. Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Flips it out to the back. Plows through the defense. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Under fire. The throw. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quickly complete. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Georgia State ready to go with another first and 10. Motion from the back. Takes the easy one to the back. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's King. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get it...
He's going to throw deep right side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. To the air on first down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle. It's Woodside. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like...
Going over the top. A full dive to haul that one in. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Bringing it out. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Very rarely... Do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision? On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A little release to the back. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Georgia State. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.